There are two parts to this challenge, so make sure you stay until the end to see the second part. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe. Hey everybody, it's Chris Loud. Today I have another art prompt painting challenge for you. We're going to work on doing 5 paintings in 15 minutes. That's 3 minutes a piece. This is based on focusing on composition and really playing. So these 15-minute warm-up paintings, this is about playing and loosening up, experimenting, getting ideas, practicing with different tools and things like that. So we want to have fun doing this, but we're hoping to get some ideas out of this. So the challenge is 5 paintings in 15 minutes. You get 2 colors. I've got yellow ochre and Windsor blue, and you also get white. I'm using titanium white and black, or Payne's gray, and I'm using Payne's gray in mine today. I gathered a bunch of different tools. I've got my favorite pistachio stamp. I've got some yogurt cups, some ice cream lids, a bottle, catalyst wedge, scrapers, all sorts of things to get this going. I've got a timer off to my left. I'm going to hit that, and we're just going to get going. So here we go. I'm going to start off with some white and a little bit of Payne's gray, and just again, we're just going to see what happens here. Get that on there. Get a little water, and a little more white, a little more Payne's gray in that. And I'm going to start something, well, I mean, really all these are going to be somewhat simplistic because I don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm going to do that, get my catalyst wedge in here, make some marks with that. Then I'm going to switch over and make a little green color here. I'm going to add a little bit of Payne's gray to that as well. And I'm just going to mix a little bit, even a little white, and lighten that up. I'm going to get that on there. I'm just going to take my same brush and just really kind of start blending this in. I shouldn't say blending. I'm going to start getting this paint on there. Got lots of time still. It's amazing how when you're doing something like this, you will think 3 minutes is not a lot of time, but if you make sure to slow down when you're doing this, you'll realize it actually is not that bad. I've got about 79 seconds left here. So I'm going to take my yogurt cup, and I'm going to, well, I'll do the whole thing. I was going to do just part of it, but I think I'm going to just get the whole thing with a little bit of this Payne's gray. And got a little under a minute left, it looks like. All right, let's get that down. Where do I want to put this? We'll do it kind of like a sunset, maybe something like this. I'm going to turn it just a little bit. A little bit more of that Payne's gray on there. I got 30 seconds left. So of course, as soon as you start running out of time, everything I said about it's really a lot of time. It's not. Now I'm thinking I gotta really hurry here. All right. So that is that 8 seconds. I'm gonna cover that little of that up. All right. And there is my timer. Take that one off. Over here, and let's get to the next one. Goodness, I'm going to start with Windsor blue down in this lower portion, and I'm just going to get it around. Tricky thing with doing something like this is that you really don't have a whole lot of time to let this dry. So going with thicker paint sometimes is kind of detrimental to this exercise. So I'm going to take a paper towel And I'm going to start wiping some of this away and just kind of blending it up. Let's grab this. Yeah, let's do that. Grab another brush here. And how much time I have? Still got some good time. I'm going to get some white, kind of mix that around. Maybe. And you can see that that blue is still wet, so it's really kind of mixing with the white I'm putting down. Get some lines and stuff in here. Let's pop that up. Okay, actually I like the way that's looking. I've got 80 seconds left. I'm gonna need some more white here. And forgive me if I get out of breath. I'm starting to move a little bit faster here, so how do I want to do this? Again, these are not masterpieces. This is not perfect. We're playing. So I've got 54 seconds left. I'm going to take my pistachio stamp, just wet it slightly, get a little bit of white, and just for fun, we'll get some marks in here. 39 seconds left. These are really a lot of fun. The first time you do it, you find it's very stressful. I think I'm going to end there with that one, with 13 seconds left, and maybe just give a little bit of smudge on this circle. I don't quite want it to be that perfect, so we'll do that. All right, there's that one. That's 2 down. What am I going to do on this one? Let's take this color shaper and I'm going to make some green. I need to wipe this off. Get some green going here. A little bit more of that, and add some white to that so it's a little lighter. And right now I'm just making a nice muddy green. I'm not liking how that's looking. Where I'm at, 137 seconds left. All right, so a little bit more blue. I'm going to spend all my time on this one mixing. All right, so now I'm going to get some of this on my color shaper, and I'm just going to make some marks, and I add a little bit of Winsor blue here. I'm going to just go Winsor blue now. And a little bit of water. I'm at 96 seconds. Okay. A little bit of white in here. And see if I can just wiggle this around a little bit and make some marks. I'm not thrilled with this one, but that's okay. Some of these are not going to turn out, probably most of these are not going to turn out to anything. 59 seconds. All right, now I'm going to scrape, I think, a little of this away. Yeah, not too thrilled with this one, but I bet if I add a little more Winsor blue here and grab my color shaper, get some thick bits of Winsor blue, and then really kind of twist it and turn it. And 14 seconds left. Let's see real quick with the mat. Around 6 seconds. Yeah, not a whole lot there, but I'm going to move on. And remember, when you're doing this, this is an exercise. There's something to that one that I was just playing with that I think I can come back to and play with. So I think I'm going to focus on this one with a little less color and go maybe a little more with the white and Windsor gray. And Windsor gray. Payne's gray, excuse me. Getting my colors mixed up here. So I'm going to add a little Windsor gray to that, and there is a little bit of blue that's getting mixed in, which is okay. A little water in there. Now this is watercolor paper, so you can see that I've got a little bit of the texture. Actually, a lot of the texture shining through here, which is kind of nice. I like having something different. So that's kind of a simple thing right there, and I like that. What am I going to use here? How about if we let's use this again. And that's kind of big. I'm going to use a yogurt cup, and I'm going to use some Payne's Gray. Oh, yeah, I like that. And let's grab the bottle, and I'll dip that in the paint here. I'm going to add some circles in here. Add one down here. Offset. And I'm going to turn this 41 seconds left. Let's add one blue one over here. And one right here. Not loving it, but again, this is what this is all about. Just trying some new things. This, and wipe some of this back. And giving me a little bit different color. And there's my timer. Let's move that on. And we're off to the last one. And this one is a 5x7. And I'm going to actually, let's take this color shaper one more time and a little Payne's Gray, see if I can get a little bit of a background. Maybe add a little of this yellow ochre in here. And get just a kind of a random background, which I'm liking how that's looking. I have enough time. I'm going to turn this dryer on. I'll turn the sound off for you on this part. And I'm going to grab this little brayer, get a little bit of this Payne's Gray on it, and just make some marks like that. I'm liking how that's looking. A little bit more. There we go. And this is watercolor paper as well. I like that. I'm going to mix a little of this yellow ochre and titanium white. I need to wipe off my palette knife here so I can mix this. See if I can get a real light yellow ochre, although I've got so many colors mixed in here now because I'm doing this that I'm not sure it's gonna work out the way I'm thinking. Nope, I need more white, so I'm gonna just add white straight to it. Yellow curl. Yeah, I'm liking that. Simple, but there's something there. I'm going to add a little bit more Payne's Gray on here and just a tiny bit of this Windsor Blue. And I'm going to add that to this and then kind of go up a little bit. So let's see what that looks like with a little matte. You know, an idea. It's nothing incredible. I think I'm going to get a little white down in here. There we go. I like that. And there is my last timer. So that's 5 paintings in 15 minutes. I'll come back and show you what each of those looks like here. So the second part of this challenge is to take a few minutes to look over each painting and figure out what you could quickly do to make adjustments to make them better, and take a few minutes to do so. So here's the first painting that I did. The second one, really all I did was use a little yellow ochre and fill in that circle. I thought that was just an easy, simple painting. Here's the second painting. Filled in the circle, played with the background just a little bit and gave a little bit of a yellow ochre halo to that. The third painting, which I really liked as it was, but I changed it up just a little bit, kind of reminded me of flowers or some plants. Fourth painting, really didn't like it. Can't say I love the one that I tweaked, but it was fun playing with it. And then the fourth painting, I liked it as a good start for a minimalist painting and just played with it with a little bit of charcoal. And again, don't love it, but it is what it is. So give the challenge a try. Let me know how that goes. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. And thanks for watching, and keep on painting.